what's this? Is that a sugar farm? That's right. Soon, you too will be building your own sugarcane farm. Oh man. Okay, so guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to build that very simple sugarcane farm behind me. It's a really easy one. It's super effective. Just operates off of observers, off of pistons, and as you can tell, that little rail cart with the hopper popping back and forth. This is a tutorial you're not going to want to miss. All right, let's get right into it. Okay guys, quickly let's go over some of the minimum ingredients you're going to need for this thing. I didn't show the dirt blocks, but you're going to need some solid blocks. I use dirt blocks, they're plentiful. The amount you're going to need is based off of the size you make this thing. So just bring, a stack of dirt blocks or something like that and you're going to be fine. You need at least 3 dirt blocks for the sugarcane itself. But these are the essential items aside from that you will need if you build it to the size I build mine. So you're going to need at least 2 hoppers. Actually, you're going to need 3 hoppers. I don't know why I didn't put the third one in there, but let me grab the third one. So you're actually going to need 3 hoppers. You're going to need 1 normal rail. You're going to need 2 powered rails. You're going to need 1 minecart with a hopper. You're going to need 3 redstone dust. You're going to need 1 chest. This is where the sugarcane is going to go into. You're going to need your sugarcane, obviously, to plant onto the grass dirt blocks. You're going to need 3 observers. And you're going to need 3 pistons. And then for my build, for how I encased mine and capped them off, you're going to need 20 glass. You can actually get by with less glass if you don't totally cap it off like I did, or if you use different blocks for the sides. But I used 20 glass for this build, and I used 2 bucketful of water. Obviously, you can use the same bucket and get more water source. And if you have, a bigger one of these, you're going to need more water, of course. And I have a feeling most of you guys are going to love this thing so much that you are going to build bigger ones of these. And then last but not least, what I don't have there is a block and then another block of redstone. So 2 blocks of redstone. And that's what's going to power the minecart with the hopper going back and forth on the track. And yeah, it's a pretty simple build. These are the basic essentials, not counting the dirt that I used, that you're going to need to build this thing. So just make sure you have these. Bring a bunch of dirt with you. You can always dig up more. It's easy to get. And you've got yourself a functional sugarcane farm. All right. Okay, so for the first thing you're going to want to do is, as you can tell, we have the sugarcane that's up front on the grass blocks there, and underneath these blocks here, right behind it, actually is water that you cannot see, but we will take care of that right now. So let me show you how we do that. So if you're going to be building a 3 sugarcane farm, you're just simply going to want to make sure that there are 1, 2, 3 spots for the water. So as you can tell, we have this kind of number 0 or O, as you can put it, and there are 3 spots right here. Now you can stretch this out as long as you want your sugarcane farm to be. The longer the better, because you're going to be able to yield more sugarcane farm. And then what you're going to want to do, luckily I'm in creative, but if you were in survival, is you're going to get your water and you're simply going to dump that water right in there, and that's going to cause your sugarcane that we're going to plant right in front of it to grow. So that is the water portion of this farm. As you can see, the water gets covered with our grass blocks as such. Super simple so far. And then on top of this row right here is where we are going to put our pistons. So you just grab yourself your 3 pistons, and the tricky part is getting the right angle for it. And then you just put 3 down like that. And what's going to happen is your sugarcane's going to grow up. It's going to grow past the pistons where the observers will be. Observers will see the sugarcane, trip the pistons, and boom, the pistons will knock your sugarcane onto the grass, which will go into your hopper. All right, so we've got this portion done now. We can get our observers on top. So what we're going to do is we can get our observers out. We're going to go behind to make sure our observers are facing the front like that. You can see their little faces. You want their little faces to be facing the sugarcane as it grows. So you're doing good so far. And then you're just going to dig out the bottom below the blocks where the sugarcane is going to drop down, because under here is where we're going to need to place our mine carts. All right. So what we're going to do in order to get that to work, and this part is pretty precise, is we're going to get our chest and we're going to put it right in the middle, right there. We're going to pop a hopper out. You're going to take your hopper. You're going to shift right click into the back of the chest, or alternate, however you have to do it. If you're on console, just use your controller. Make sure the hopper is going into the chest. All right. So far, so good. Then you take the other two hoppers and you put them into the sides of that middle hopper. So they're running into that hopper. That hopper is running into this chest. All right. Now we just got to take our rail. In the middle, we will put a normal rail. And it has to be going that way, like that. So our first rail is down in the middle. You're going to want to knock these two blocks out. The water will spill out, but you don't have to worry. The water will be fine. Then we're going to take redstone. Get your redstone blocks. And you're going to put it, one right there next to the hopper. And one right there. So the water, as you can see, just to show you, I'm breaking this, don't break this, is right underneath the piston. So these redstone blocks here, they're going to power this powered rail. We're going to put down right here. And our mine cart's going to go back and forth, collecting the sugarcane as it's knocked down by the pistons right there. So now what we're going to want to do is link this all up, and in order to do that, we get our grass blocks out, and they don't have to be grass blocks for back here. You can have really any solid blocks. The only grass blocks that you really need are the ones next to the water that the sugar cane's growing on. And then now that we have one row here, we're going to build one more row up, and then we're going to take our redstone out. You're going to put your redstone dust across like that, and that will trip the sensors. So when things grow up, it will trigger the pistons. I can show you with some sugarcane right now. And then so one more, boom, piston triggers it. And the sugarcane stays there so it can continue to grow up. All right. So now we're going to want to plant our sugarcane. And then you're going to want to seal in the sugarcane so that it can only fall where the sugarcane is planted. And make sure not to put the glass in front of the observers, because this will happen. You don't want the glass to trigger the pistons. So you're going to want to get it one higher than the observers and run it across like that. And then bring it down. So you can see that it's going to be capping off the sugarcane. And then we'll bring it one forward like that. So it's jutting out like that. And then we can simply cap it off from there. And you actually don't need this bottom row there. So if you don't want it, you don't need to have it. You can even put stuff here to cover all this up so you can only access the chest. Now that's all that's left is to put a minecart there, but we're not going to use a normal minecart. We're going to use a minecart with a hopper. So we're going to take that and we're going to place it right on a powered rail. And it's just going to bounce back and forth. And then when the sugarcane is busted, it's going to fall down, and the minecart with the hopper is going to collect your busted sugarcane, dumping it into the chest, because remember, these two hoppers flow into this middle hopper that flows into the chest. And you can make this chest a double chest if you want. if you think you're going to be gone from it for a while. And then you can, if you really want to get creative now, because you are completely done now. Now it's just a waiting game. And again, to be really effective, stretch this mechanism out and you can add more rail, more hoppers, and even more chests if you want. And you can have a whole row of sugarcane going. This is just a nice, small, compact version of it, but you can stretch this build out as far as you want. So then you can really just cover everything up except the chest, of course, because you need to be able to access it. But you can clean things up like that. Maybe even have, you know, some stairs going down to the chest or something. Be really cool. So I'm just going to dress it up because I like to, you know. It's fun to show on the channel what you might want to do. And there you go. There you have it. That is a very simple sugarcane farm. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you learn how to build your own sugarcane farm, because of course sugarcane can be used for paper, it can be used to make sugar, and you know, you can get going on your baking and your enchanting needs. Then again, you can just pull this open, and I had some rails from earlier that broke off, and that's why those were in the chest. So once it started to work and everything's good, you're just going to come down here, you open your chest, and you're going to have your sugarcane in here. Again, these observers are just going to observe it as it grows up and bust it down into the chest. It's that simple. You can expand this thing as far as you want, guys. Get it super long, and then you get as much sugarcane as you want. You know, I'm pretty pleased with this thing, and I hope this helps you with your builds, as you guys are getting to be little paper fiends and earning all the sugar in the world. You guys start a cake ring or something, you know, underground cake mafia boss. But yes, so if you guys like these tutorials, make sure to slam that subscribe button, as it does help out the channel. Click that like button and leave a comment below letting me know what tutorial you would like to see next, because I like to share and feature all the tutorials I can to help you guys out and help the community out. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I've got over 3,000 subscribers now, and it just blows my mind that all of you guys keep tuning in for this Minecraft content. Until the next one, guys, this has been Cowpun Fun, and I will see you later. Today's featured comment of the day is from Hellion Thus. Hellion Thus left in the comments, LOL, thanks to you, I got some mending and fortune, but it only took me 2 days. It was way easier to store fish and etc. So it doesn't really matter for me. You are a great person and trying to do your best. Keep up the great work. And this was a positive comment on, of course, my sad truth about AFK fishing on console video. If you want to go check out that video, it is linked in the description below. And it is positive comments like this that really make me keep wanting to do this. So thanks, guys. Leave your positive comment below and maybe you'll get yours featured.